Good morning, everyone. Happy Fri-YAY. I am here finally. I'm a little late. I was on the phone dealing with something important, so I was running a little bit late, but I'm happy to be here. I wasn't here last week because we were in Branson enjoying all the Christmas stuff down there. We went to Silver Dollar City. I look so red this morning. Silver Dollar City, we went to Top of the Rock. They have their Christmas light display there. If you guys are in the area, Top of the Rock was gorgeous. You take a golf cart and you ride through the lights. I mean, they had animals that were massive, like decorated and Christmas lights. And I haven't posted any of the pictures of it yet, but it was absolutely beautiful. So if you get the chance to go to Top of the Rock in Branson, do it. I advise it. I thought it was gorgeous. And they have little, like a little thing that comes through on this speaker in your golf cart that tells like a story and has some music, but it was totally worth the price. Silver Dollar City, I've been quite a few times over Christmas. It's good. I don't ride I really don't go for that kind of stuff. I don't do the rides there. I love the train ride and I love the scenery. I love the lights. I love the Christmas atmosphere. I love the food. I love all of that. So that's why I go to Silver Dollar City. So, but Top of the Rock would highly recommend if you are in the area. So this week we are painting, like I said, I was running a little bit late this morning because I was on the phone with, dealing with something kind of important. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock. I need to get off. So we are painting a Cardinal Bird. It's just a little shelf sitter, something really simple, but sweet. I know. Hi, Christine. How are you this morning? I'm using my Afraid Not paint. If you guys got the paints, I know a lot of you were trying out my Christmas collection. It is cottage green, firehouse red, teepee is the brown color, and then cotton is the white. This was my Christmas a pinch of Christmas color with my girlfriend Nicole from Afraid Not. We teamed up and I'm trying to use this with quite a few of my Christmas projects so that I can show you guys what it looks like. And you know, you can mix colors. I am going to have to add a little bit of black in, which all my paint is downstairs because I have been working like crazy getting ready for the market. So I'm leaving this afternoon. I don't even know if I brushed my hair today. We are leaving this afternoon to go to Herman, Missouri to spend the day, or not spend the day. We're going to set up for the market that is tomorrow. So I'm super excited for that. If you guys are in the area, take a drive out. The weather is going to be absolutely gorgeous this weekend. So I would love to see as many of you as I can. Let me know what you guys have planned for this weekend with this weather. It's going to be beautiful. So this is, let me kind of turn my camera down a little bit. I usually show you guys what I'm painting beforehand, but it's a lot of little pieces. So it is a Cardinal Bird that will be sitting on a piece of birch, and it has leaves, a little like snowflake, like little greenery thing that will go at the bottom. So it was kind of hard to hold up and show you guys what it looks like before I painted it, because it is a lot of little pieces here. So again, I'm using my a pinch of Christmas color collection from Afraid Not. So that is what we are doing today. Let me know in the comments. Angie, how are you? Nice to see you on here. I hope you're doing good. I miss seeing your face. I don't have any events coming up for the rest of the year that are in person. I do have my market, like I said, this weekend. Let's just hope that I sell out, because that would be absolutely amazing. But if I don't, whatever I have left, I will come back home, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I would love to have a pop-up somewhere, but I just don't know. I know Arnold Park is having their Christmas lighting thing on the 6th or the 7th. I think it's the 6th. But it's my best friend and my daughter-in-law's birthday. So I hate to take up that day, because what if we do something fun? I don't want to be not around. Oh, Angie, thank you so much. You're so sweet. So I don't know what to do. And then I think the 13th they're actually asking for vendors too. So I thought about possibly renting a booth there and seeing. I don't know how much the booths are at Arnold Park. That way I can just, you know, bring some of the stuff I have, or I'm going to do a whatnot sale. So if I do a whatnot sale, I will post that as like an actual event on my page, because it's the easiest way to like let everybody know what I'm doing. So that is what I'm up to. If you order the ornament boxes, they will be going out next week. They are mostly packed. I've just got to pack up the paint. This year we decided to offer still paint in those. So the paint is going to be, still have to pack, it's all made up. It has to be packed in the boxes. So I will be doing that next week. What?
Might not be hard.
Oh, that's probably Braden's. I will be packing up the boxes next week, or they're already, like I said, already packed. Sorry, my husband just came in. My youngest son could not find his garage door opener and is asking if anybody's seen it, and my husband just found it in the yard. That's how he works. We call him Pigpen. So anyway, ornament boxes will be going out next week. Subscription boxes are being cut. I'm more than halfway done with those. Those will be going out next week too. You guys are going to love this month's subscription box. If you caught my hint yesterday that I posted about, I said it's going to be lit. That was my hint for the boxes this year, or this month. I'm all over the place. That was my hint for the month, was that it's going to be lit. And I'm usually really good about doing sneak peeks, but I haven't done any pictures of what it looks like as a sneak peek. So I just said it's going to be lit. Let's just say that. I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait. So you have until tomorrow to sign up for the Creativity Club to receive this month's project. You want to get in before December. December is our month of Christmas. So it's always good for Christmas. So if you don't know what that is, every month you receive an exclusive kit that we do as a project. We don't do them together. We don't do them in a Zoom or anything. I go back and forth with that. Some people will say that they would rather just do them on their own. So I don't know, we may change that. Oh, actually I wanted to paint this white. I messed up. We may change that up after the first of the year. I may start doing them live depending on if that's what my club members want to do. I don't mind doing that. We took a poll before and they wanted to do it on their own, because some people do pick up and they do them almost immediately. But if, you know, we may change things up after the first of the year and start doing them together. And then you get a discount in the shop. You get first pick and choice to buy anything that's like our ornament boxes. And then all the Fri-YAY Craft Kits. You have access to all the kits that we had. This is supposed to be black, and I did not grab my black paint downstairs, so I am going to, oh, come on. Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna use a marker and do the black part of the Cardinal Bird. Oh shoot, I forgot yellow too, and I don't have any yellow up here. I was just gonna, literally, this is so small, I'm just gonna use a paint pen and paint it. I do have a yellow paint marker though. Hello. So I know that cardinal birds mean a lot to a lot of people. You know, they say that when there is a cardinal bird around, that it's someone that you've lost. I know my grandparents, I remember they had these St. Louis Cardinal jackets that they wore. I have a picture of them in them, and they loved birds. And so, of course, I always think of Cardinals when I think of them, or when I see the Cardinals, and my backyard is full of Cardinals. Thankfully, they're all over back there. I love it. Actually, there was one yesterday. I came out, and it was sitting right on one of the feeders, and it was so red. It was beautiful. I love birds. Excuse me. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know if that is like, you know, they say like when you get older that you start like loving birds. Is that true? Does anybody else love birds? Or is it, I gotta take a drink. Or is it just, I mean, I love them. The birds and the deer, and the albino deer was out there yesterday, and I tried to get a video of it and it ended up running off. I was so sad, but I wanted to show you guys because he has not been around for a while. I thought something happened to him. And then yesterday he was up in the woods and he was like standing in the wood line, and then all of a sudden he was like gone, but we're like, we didn't see him go anywhere, and he laid down. And then, thank you, Linda. And then all of a sudden he like 4 hours later, my son was outside, and he was like, Mom, he texts me and he's like, come outside. He's like, the albino buck is out here. And I went out there and he was still out there. And I'm like, he's been out here for like 4 hours. And then he saw a doe and went chasing the doe. So of course my nose is running because I'm live. It literally, it's weird. Every time I go live, Merlin Bird app. I'm going to take a screenshot real quick so I can remember that. Merlin Bird. Okay, I will. So I love it. Like, I need one of those books. Like, hi, Leanne. I want one of those books that like tells me what bird it is out there. My daughter knows a lot, so she'll be like, oh, that's a, you know, something chested, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how do you know all this? But I want to be that person. And I do have 2 of the video. I have a video hummingbird. My nose is seriously running and I have no paper towels in here. I have a hummingbird feeder, and I have, oh yeah, I mean, I love them. Like it's my favorite. Like, I'm like, I love to go to the store and buy bird seed. Like, how fun is my life? Like, let's go to Buckeyes. We do that like on Sundays. We used to call them like family like outings, and we just go down to Buckeyes because I love like that I can still pick up a peanut butter little crunchy bar and then get my bird seed and then some jelly like all in one place, and then I get to suet for all. I mean, I have so much stuff. I even have like the orange slice bird feeder my mom got me for Christmas, and I didn't put it back up, but I haven't had it up. I have the Merlin app. It's such a, oh my gosh, now I'm so excited. I can't wait to get the app. Angie has it too. So does it just like tell you what the birds are? Is it like you take a picture? You can ID bird by characters, sounds, or photos. Oh, you guys have just got me. Everybody's gonna be making fun of me, but I'm gonna be like upset. I cannot get this glue out. I think I got glue stopped at the top. I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to use this app. This is so exciting. When we were in Branson this weekend, they had a store that had just like fun novelty stuff. And there was, oh no, I just got out of this and I needed it. There was a, hold on, I gotta grab another picture of how this is supposed to be put together because I don't remember. There was a book that had a bunch of bird stuff in it, like what bird is what, you know, what's, you know, in Missouri or something like that. And I'm like, how, this is where my life has, this is where my life has came to, that I like, I'm obsessed with birds. Like, you know, they're so pretty. And I love the sounds they make. And I love to go outside and watch them. And I love the little tiny ones. We have gazebo on our deck, and then we have like those, you know, like that has the things around the side, not the netting, but it's kind of like that. It's like the material, they like canopy that closes it in, and then they're all closed in the corners, and the birds have built a nest up in the top of one of them. And so when I go out there, I saw these little birds. I thought something was wrong because I'm always a freak. If you guys followed me like a couple months ago, there was a bird that I like saved that had fallen out of a nest, and I made a little nest for it out of a basket I had, and then it just kept falling out. But then I realized that that's just what they do. And so I had to like let it go, but I followed it for a while and I found it up in the wood line. I mean, I was obsessed. Like, and I'm very sensitive. I cry a lot, and I cry a lot for animals. So I was super sad, couldn't figure out where this little bird went, and then I heard it chirping, and it was up in the wood line. I think it is too, which is funny that you say that, because yesterday I was outside. That's why I think I love my chickens so much, which I haven't posted about them in a long time, but they're still there, and I still love them just as much as I did before. But I have not been taking the time to go out there and spend the time with them that I do. And I used to do that. And I am telling you, I felt the most peace when I'm sitting in that chicken coop. It's It's not crazy. It's really not. But I'm trying to figure out how this glues together. But I like just am so peaceful out there. Like it's like my resting spot. I love to go out there and just sit with them. And then I have like my favorites that come to me. Beakers is what I call her. She has a broken beak. And I always was worried that, you know, she wouldn't get enough nutrients because her beak was broken. And she grew the fastest out of everybody. And she's perfect. And I love her. And I just have so much peace when I'm in that coop. But my son and I were outside last night and we were just cleaning some stuff up because it's, you know, it's getting ready to be like cold and snowy out. So we're getting the canopies off, you know, the chairs and the swings and everything. And I was like, do you really realize like how good it is to be just outside in nature? Like how amazing it is just to be out. Like we used to camp and stuff with our kids and we would be outside a lot and go hiking. And I miss those days. We haven't really taken the time to do that. I mean, we were in Branson and we were at the lake too also this year. So we have done that. But just being outside in nature is just so peaceful. So I thought about like setting a timer. I know this sounds so 2025, but like to stop myself during the day to go outside. I'm trying to figure out how this all goes together. I don't think I like this. Hold on one second. Let's move this over a little bit. I'm looking at the pattern, but I'm also like going to put my own little spin on it because I don't like how everything, I want to be able to see a lot of this. But just to like stop myself during the day because I get so involved in working and I will be in here, especially because like my husband works out of town during the week. So he's not home. If my kids are at work and, you know, I will come in here and I'll be in here like all day long and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't take a break today. So I need to like force myself to, I don't know if I like this other leaf. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. So it has like two chunky leaves that go in the back and then it has a little leaf here. And then this leaf, I don't really know if I want that covered up because this snowflake will go here. And my nose is still running. I mean, I could put this back there. Actually, I'll just do that. We're gonna add this little leaf to the back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I need to blow my nose so bad. Okay, we're gonna do that. I do too. There's an app for that, Angie, if you have it. I think it's called like Drink Water. I'll have to look and see what it is. I do drink a lot of water. I love water, so I'm kind of different where the people I know that hate water, like I love water and I will try to drink at least like 4-ish, 5 Yetis. And I can easily do that. But pushing after that, I don't want it until night. And I do have to have my Diet Coke every day. I do have, that's my downfall right there is my Diet Coke. I wish I could give it up, but right now I can't. And I don't want to. So, but I love water. But it would remind, I actually turn it off because I drink a lot of water. But there is an app that will say like, do you have your water in? Or you can do like MyFitnessPal or any of those and you can set like goals for the day. If you're like trying to reach a certain goal for water, you could do it that way. But this was just an app for water and it would say like, reminder, take a drink of water. Trying to kind of like look at the guide. So I want this all to be flat at the bottom. Remember if you're like gluing anything that's got layers like this that you want it flat. So when you, I don't know if this is going to stand up technically on its own, but we're going to try. And so you want it all to be like flush at the bottom so that it sits flat. You don't want anything crooked. So I mean, I've done that before. So, okay, this little thing is going to go, I have no idea how this is going to fit on here, but we're going to do it. We're going to put this little piece right there. And then we have one more little, I don't know if that's going to look funny. Maybe I should have done it this way. No, actually, we're not even going to add that little last piece in. Angie, I'll see what it is and I will, I'll comment back on here and let you know what it is. But it is a great idea. If you have a hard time drinking water, it will definitely remind you. I need to tell my husband probably to get that app on his phone. So I'm gonna dry brush this with white paint. So I always use like a chunky, oh my gosh, I just got glue on my sweater. This is how my morning, this is how this week has been. Like, I'm like the market is this weekend, and I can't, like, next week, the boxes, my basement right now is just covered with stuff. So once this week is over, this next week, I'll get subscription boxes out, the ornament boxes, and then I'll be able to, like, kind of breathe again. So I am a little behind on regular orders, but I know some of you ordered, we need more white paint. Some of you had ordered other items besides your ornament boxes. Some of them were like 8 ornaments. So like if there's an ornament with the ornament box, I'm just waiting to get that all out together because there's no reason to like ship that all separately. If it's something super simple like that, I'm going to try to put it together so that you're not, you know, I don't want to try to make 2 shipments or 2 pickups for you guys. So that's another reason why some of that is, we're waiting a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of that teepee brown. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use a little, and I probably should have done it before I glued it, but I didn't. So we're going to do it now on this piece of wood, which I'm going to assume it looks like birch wood, like an actual birch tree. So this brush, I literally just I was cutting the top of it off. I think it got ruined. So if you have a brush that's been ruined, just cut the top of it off, and then it's so like that I use it for my dry brushing because I think it works really well since it's like all poofed out. So I'm gonna take a little bit of paint. I put some in like one of these little trays, just a little bit, and then I'll just keep patting it off until there's almost none on there, and then I will just go to my board. Oops, stuck that in the wrong spot. And then just brush a little bit on. That's all I'm doing. I got a lot on there. That's okay. It is what it is. It's good. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of brown on the wood. And the brown is called teepee. So you buy the whole collection when you get the paint from Afraid Not. This doesn't show up a whole lot, and that's okay. I don't want it to. My nose, you guys, I'm so sorry. Ugh. My allergies have been bothering me for like a month now. Ah! There we go. And it sits on its own because it's so thick. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So it's 1/4 inch birch. So that's like an inch, half inch, whatever it is. So it does stand on its own. And this is a sweet little thing. It can be set out all winter long. It doesn't have to be Christmas. But it's just a cute little cardinal bird. Let me come back up here. A cute little cardinal bird on a piece of birch wood with some green leaves behind it. Something super simple. It's just an easy little craft kit. They're on the website right now. The picture on there is god awful because I forgot to take a picture and load it before I jumped on my live because I was on the phone. And so now I'm going to have to add a better picture of the painted one. So here's the painted version for you guys. And I hope you loved it. And I am off in a couple hours to go to my market. Wish me luck. I hope it goes well. I hope I meet a lot of fantastic. The only problem I have during these markets is that I want to shop. Hi, Connie. Thank you. I want to shop at these markets and I can't. So the last market we had in Rolla, it was such a pretty venue. It was just these people's home and they had the whole outdoors. They set up little tables and fire pits and people playing music and there's a little winery. I mean, it was just perfect. But I wanted to be the person out there. I mean, I was like, oh, what's that over there? What's that over there? I did get some earrings. I bought a Christmas present for my daughter-in-law last year there. Cute little charm bracelet for the Kansas City Chiefs. I bought some clay earrings from a girl that they were just absolutely adorable. And I try to follow all those people as I go. So setup is today there. So I'm excited about that I can set up the day before. That way I know exactly where everything's at. You know, you never think you have enough. So who knows what I'll be making in the next car ride or tonight at the Airbnb or something, who knows. But I always want to shop. So thanks, Christine. Thanks so much for watching too. That's the only problem I have with these markets is I see these other vendors that are going to be there. So last time, like the last hour or so, my husband's like, go check everything out. Like it's at the end, he knew what he was doing. Thank you so much, Leslie. he's like, just go run around. So I was able to go check out, but then it's the end of the market and a lot of stuff is probably gone, which is fine. I really don't need any more Christmas stuff. I think I'm overloaded with Christmas stuff, but that is the only bad thing, is that I want to shop and like check out these other vendors and talk to them. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of time to like check everyone out before I leave. But thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Get outside this weekend, watch the birds, and I will see you guys next week. And I'll try to post a lot of pictures from the market to show you guys what's out there and new people to follow. So I will see you all soon.